Why your desires aren't manifesting and how to shift your focus. When things don't seem to be going the way you want, it often feels like everything is out of your control. You've tried and tried, but your desires still remain distant. You may start to wonder if the universe is against you or if something is just wrong with your efforts. But what if this struggle is actually the universe guiding you toward a deeper truth? In these moments of frustration, your higher self might be trying to direct your attention inward. Often, we chase external outcomes without realizing that the answers we seek lie within us. The situations where things aren't going the way we want might be a signal for us to pause, reflect, and connect with our true selves. So, what should you do in this situation? First, stop asking what you should be doing to fix the external circumstances. Instead, focus on a much more important question: who am I? Ask yourself, what does it mean to exist? What is the essence of life? What does it mean to live fully? These are questions that go beyond the limitations of the mind. Your mind might try to answer them, but don't fall into that trap. The answers won't come from intellectual thought or reasoning. They will come from a deeper, intuitive knowing, which can only be reached through a quiet mind and an open heart. The answers will appear as subtle shifts in your understanding, not as forceful revelations that your mind can dissect. The act of asking these deep, existential questions is not just a mental exercise, it is a spiritual practice. It is through this ongoing questioning, this deep dive into your essence, that you begin to awaken. The journey to enlightenment is not a destination, but a constant practice of returning to the question of who am I? Now, why do we often resist this deeper questioning? It's simple. We often don't feel the urgency to do this. We get caught up in the hustle of life, chasing after success, love, or validation. We focus on results because that's what we're taught to do. But the truth is, the answers to our deepest questions come not from our efforts to achieve something, but from our willingness to surrender and simply be. If you find yourself stuck, frustrated, or overwhelmed, realize that it's not a sign of failure. It's a sign that your higher self is leading you toward a more profound inner awareness. The desires you've been chasing, the dreams you've been striving for, they're not wrong. They just need to be aligned with your true self. When your desires aren't manifesting, it's often because you haven't yet aligned with your higher purpose, and that's okay. Allow yourself to sit in the discomfort of not knowing. It's in this space that real growth happens. Your higher self, in its wisdom, may create situations where things aren't going as planned to push you inward. The struggles you face are not punishments, they are invitations to look deeper into your soul, to ask those big questions, and to listen to the answers that come from beyond the mind. By facing the frustration, the confusion, and the apparent failure, you open the door to awakening. And as you do, you'll find that not only will your desires begin to align with your purpose, but your sense of fulfillment will grow immeasurably. So, the next time you feel stuck, remember, your higher self is calling you. Instead of focusing on the external, turn inward. Ask the deep questions. Trust that the answers will come when you least expect them, but only if you're willing to listen. Yes, it's uncomfortable. Yes, it might not seem logical. But remember, the answers you seek are not outside of you, they are within. And as you connect to that truth, the universe will start to open up in ways you could never have imagined. You are not lost. You are simply being guided to a deeper understanding of yourself. Embrace it, and watch how your world begins to shift. Embrace the discomfort. Seek the questions. Trust the journey.